Hello, mortals. This is the Booktube Goddess, the #1 drag queen booktuber on YouTube, and this is a Get Ready With Me, where I put on drag makeup to film videos later today, and let's get started. Okay, Kat may be late. Can we wait for her to start? Of course, of course. I actually, since I didn't announce it, I wasn't sure anyone was prepared to have a discussion, but yeah, I'd love to discuss Prayer for a Crown Shy. Hey, Lynette. Oh, did it start? I didn't even know it started. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, I guess because my clocks, you use the computer and the computer adjusts. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, I really screwed up my under eyes today, so hopefully that won't be too crazy. And don't have your notes. Yeah, we can wait. I didn't even make any notes. There's just a couple things I wanted to discuss. And honestly, Prayer for the Crown Shy is more of a character-driven story than a plot-driven. So even if there are spoilers, I'm not sure how much that would spoil things for people with the enjoyment of reading it. Anyway, but we can wait. Cool Gamer is here, yay! Okay, so let's wait. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a live stream next weekend because it's Gay Pride here in Vegas. And we'll see. I'll post something if we aren't going to be prepared to, or if I'm not going to be here. So we can just say 2 weeks for Prayer for a Crown Shy. Okay, anyway. Lex Noyle, you didn't miss anything. Lex, we just were talking about whether or not we were going to talk about Prayer for a Crown Shy. We decided we're going to do it in 2 weeks. And I am, as usual, freaking out what I'm going to do about the makeup. I was thinking about doing red today because I saw the Hocus Pocus 2 on Disney Plus. Did anyone else see it? Is anyone else a fan of Hocus Pocus 2? And I'll be honest, wasn't a great remake in my opinion. I don't think it was the fault of the actors at all. As usual, I think the script. Well, I won't say too much. I don't want to ruin, if you're going to watch Hocus Pocus 2, I won't ruin it for you. But I wasn't a big fan of the script and the story crafting and the sequel. Now, the first Hocus Pocus, it's kind of become a camp classic because it's very campy. I mean, you have Bette Midler. Basically, right now, I'm just trying to figure out where this eyeliner is going to go. Oh man, I really screwed up the under eye. Okay. Yes, isn't that incredible? 210 top science fiction books, and most of them are introduced by a booktuber or a very, very well-known author. I don't know how he does it, how he got all these people, but it's like a 3.5-hour video. I haven't watched it all the way through, but I'll definitely see parts of it. It's crazy. I've been busy working on my wife's Celica, and we both enjoy watching Rings of Power. Yeah, I'm enjoying Rings of Power myself. My favorite are the dwarves and the hobbits, or the proto-hobbits. And my least favorite are the elves in Rings of Power. And if you haven't seen the last episode, it was mostly the elves. But I'm enjoying it. I'm surprised that I'm enjoying it because it doesn't really follow the lore of Lord of the Rings or the Silmarillion or whatever the background information is, but I still think they're doing a pretty decent job. You liked Hocus Pocus? Everyone's opinion is different. I watched it. I didn't hate it. I did not think it was as good as the first one, and I thought there were issues with the script. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it my audio? Sound is okay for you. Okay, I'm always only read about 40 of the 210 books. Yeah, I wish what he would have done, maybe if he comes, if Fit comes on, we can ask him, is that he would list the books in the description. Okay. It's going to be more than you have read. I wrote down all 210 books as he watched the video. Yeah, the one he asked me to do, of course, was the Ring World. Okay, that's just sort of my guidelines. Oh yeah, I was going to do red. Come on, brushes. Oh, yay! Cappuccino's here, and Fit to Be Right is here. I have to catch the replay. Okay, Fit, we were just talking about your video. Not sure if you're still logged on. I was thinking I'd really like it if you'd put the names of the books in the description, but Lynette had written them down as she watched your video. But that is such an impressive video. Been reading Luda, a novel by Grant Morrison about a drag queen, an aging rock star, comedian, artist. Oh, I want to look that up. Sherlock is now an angel called Crow. Watson is Dr. Doyle and can turn into a hellhound. What are we talking about? Oh, Angel of Crows. Miss Sherlock just said that too. Oh, great. Well, you could put it on a Google spreadsheet and just put the link in. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Vit. Before I forget, I want to thank, I believe, Cappuccino for recommending the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's definitely my favorite movie I've seen this year. And maybe for the past couple years. And it is a science fiction sort of absurdist comedy. Is this red or orange? Oh, shit. Excuse me. I'm using orange. Okay, well, we're just going to figure it out. About a Chinese immigrant played by Sandra, or what's her name? Yo. I want to say Sandra Oh, but it's the martial arts actress who's in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Oh my gosh, it's such a good movie. Oops. Hey, Paul, you subbed to all your Sandman stuff. Yay, thank you. We usually do books, but all Sandman's a comic book. Legends of Lattes and a Prayer for Crown Shy. Started Employees by Ogle Raven. 1001 books on Goodreads, so you can import yours. Or Storygraph. Yeah, my favorite movies. Custrar. I'm continuing to read Robert Heinlein's juvenile fiction. And so interesting. Seeing his writing from the 50s that was directed at a young adult, not a young adult, a juvenile market. So I just read Tunnel in the Sky and Citizen of the Galaxy. Citizen of the Galaxy, I think it's really good. Tunnel in the Sky, it's okay. The first third, or almost a half of it, was like a setup before he did his the main characters travel to another planet, which is through these wormholes, thus the title Tunnel in the Sky. But almost all of these Heinlein juveniles are very moralistic. There's, what's that German word? There's a German, I wish Britta was here, the German word for a literature that has this moral message. And that's what I think these are. Okay, do I have red? Okay, I was just going to do red, but I guess we're just going to go sunset because I put down orange by accident. Okay. Some of the stars of the Sandman show will be at the Fan Festival this month in Dallas. That's cool. Are you going? Heinlein is a bit dated. Yes, he was very much into the nuclear family, especially in the 50s. He loosened up in the 70s, 80s. 3 Martini Afternoons at the Ritz. Those are fun titles. Okay. Why do I just squeezed out more orange? I mean, look at the colors. They're so similar. Anyway, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I was thinking just doing a video on it, but then I was trying to think, well, what's a similar book that I could recommend? I couldn't think of any. Actually, there was a book I thought of that I wouldn't recommend but it's called Gollum to the 100th Power by Alfred Bester, which no one has read except me. and it's really hard to find a copy. And I read some, I should say no one's read it, but there are some reviews on Goodread, and apparently it's really, really sexist, which it probably is. I remember I really liked it when I read it 100 years ago. I just don't trust my opinion now for these old books, because certainly rereading Heinlein, I'm seeing how dated his views are. blend. I should have done. It's going to be one of those days. I can just tell it's not going to be a great makeup day. Oh my God, Lynette, you own it? Nothing can really match the tone, but maybe family themes or existential themes. John Wyndham was a writer who was forward for his attitudes towards women. Luke Cage, Spawn. Oh, I like all those. Folklore by Angela Mee Young Hure has some magical realism. John Wyndham and his wife were in a relationship for 30 years, but didn't marry until the day after she retired. What I was thinking of for the a similar book style is something that's so absurd. Because I thought that's what really stood out for me in Everything Everywhere All at Once. And Golem to the Hundredth Power by Bester has that type of absurdist quality. I mean, on part of the book, he wrote, there's like these little cartoons that he wrote or drew. And it just is, by the end of the book, it just is like an acid trip. It just goes everywhere. I mean, a lot more so than even Philip K. Dick, in my opinion. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, remember John Green's book? Is that his name? With the samurai? That kind of has a similar, not similar, but a feel that's as disjointed as not just, what's the word I want? It's just that absurdism. Folklore is not whimsical or absurd, it's pretty serious. I like how they were able to balance the absurd, yes, and not undercut the family drama. Yeah. I'm reading X-Men Days of Future Past novel. Is that a novel or a graphic novel? Yeah, I like the X-Men. I was, for comic books, I was more into the as an adult anyway, the Dark Horse DC comics. Oops. The only thing I think I'm going to film today, by the way, is a book review of Babel. Yay! I have to start finishing Hacienda and Babel in October. Yeah, I think you're right. It's a full novel and it's a good read, and I'm back at reading Dark Horse and Image Comics. Yeah, I don't know why, but comic book novels or superhero novels you don't really see much of them. The two that I can recall is Marissa Meyer's Renegade series, which I love Marissa Meyer's writing. I think she's a really good, knows how to craft a really good story and really well-paced story. And the other one was I think it's a T.J. Klune, who wrote The Extraordinaries, which is sort of a middle grade gay romance with superheroes and not learning disabilities. I think the main character has autism or something. I think the issue with comic book or superhero novels is people that are fans of that medium would just rather read comic books than read a novel. Okay, I need to get going. Let's see. So I'm stuck with orange. I really didn't mean to do this. I guess usually when I do orange, I also do, or sunsets, I always include yellow. So this one's going to have no yellow in it. Oh, I had my first big car expense. For those of you who don't know, I haven't had a car in decades, but me and my husband lived in the Bay Area, where you didn't really need a car because public transportation was so good. So anyway, we moved to Vegas. You really do need a car because everything's spread out. And I got a used car. And I finally took it in for an oil change, but also to sort of have a mechanic look at it. And of course, they found some expensive issues that probably should be fixed. So, surprise, surprise. You have some in the Renegade series. Wilma Fingerdew is here. Oh my goodness. I think you make them work for whatever weather or season, as long as you're excited. Yeah, that's true. Local comic book stores always have actual superhero novels on the rack. Maybe I'm just not familiar with that genre. Get all 4 seasons in a day. For those who don't know, Wilma Fingerdew is the fantastic drag queen reviewer of the RuPaul series and some other things. And of course, Wilma is turning in on this day where I'm messing up my makeup. You're here, you're here. Yeah, I wanted to do red, just all red. And then I started with orange. I put down some of this orange cream. Doesn't that look red? But here's the red cream, here's the orange cream. So I'm just committed to orange. And I messed up the under eyes. So this is going to be an interesting look. Of course, the makeup artist, and I know Wilma follows her too, is Elena Glam. And whenever I see her stuff on Instagram, I am just, she also has a YouTube channel. Just puts me to shame. Need an oil change. I'm getting ready, my car ready for winter. Oh, I remember. You have to put all like chain tires. It's been a while since I've had winter driving. Oh, thank you, Wilma. You're having a glow up for sure. Oh, thank you. I find red and pink hard to use without looking contagious. Yeah. Oh, well, who knows how this is going to look. Oh, so I got this used car that had like 160,000 miles on it already. So, but I wasn't going to use it, I mean, just to get around Vegas. So I wasn't looking for anything fancy. But the one big thing are the engine mounts were cracked and coming apart, which is what holds the engine in your car. So that seemed like something I should probably get addressed. And the other thing was the oil, whatever holds the oil canister or whatever. There's some word for it, but it was leaking and cracked. And so long story short, that's a couple grand that I wasn't expecting to spend. Never wore red except for lipstick. I like red lipstick. Oh, I did last week. I did the Israel versus U.S. book cover tag that Moonbooks had set up for me, and now it's editing it. And wouldn't you know, I had this big thing of lipstick right on my teeth through the whole video. I almost didn't want to. I was like, should I refilm this? But I don't feel like refilming it. That's so annoying. me get some white and see if I can pretend to make this blend a little bit more. Okay. You often use lip stains to feel like nothing on your lips and don't come off. Well, of course, I only get in this for filming videos, so I don't need things to stay on all day. But it's funny finding out how. What am I going to do? Oh, I need some black. It's funny finding out how things actually stain. Like I found out purple lipsticks will stain, and some eyeshadows will stain your eyes for a couple days. So I get to walk around with weird colors on my face after doing these drag videos. Okay, I'm going to have to concentrate. I just want to get a little bit of black. Trying to make this look as though it's a little bit of an ombre. Have you heard about that Jeffrey Dahmer? I haven't watched it, but I was seeing something on, I don't know where I saw it, but a concern about people being obsessed with Jeffrey Dahmer because the actor that played him is so attractive. I just think that's a funny argument. I mean, if there's an attractive actor, people are going to obsess over him, no matter what role they play. Okay. Oh, I don't know about this. I think I'm only doing one video today. Goddess, after you put on your lipstick, put your index finger in your eyes. Oh, yeah, yeah. I think you've told me that before, Lori. And of course, I never listened to anyone. And oh, thank you, Kat. I need to learn how to put on makeup when I start to cosplay as female characters. I don't know, but yeah, it's practice makes perfect. I mean, oh my God, Lex. Yeah, YouTube videos are a lifesaver. I saw a banner for some Dahmer show. Is it a movie or a series? I believe it's actually, I'm not sure. It's on Netflix. I thought it was a movie though. It could be like one of those limited series type things. But man, if you go back to my old videos, I'm so terrible at makeup. But the funny thing is I always thought I was good. I always thought, oh, I really nailed this. Then you go back and look after you've, and in the old adage, practice makes perfect. It's true, it's true. Okay. Well, I was going to put on glitter next. And I think I was thinking about pink. Pink or purple? I don't want to do red on red. Yes, eyelashes always pull a look together. That is so true. I think it's a miniseries. After Reigns of Power and House of the Dragons, but it won't be anything about Dahmer. Why do TV executives want to make movies or TV shows about serial killers? Well, I'll tell you why. Because true crime is popular. I mean, the true crime section in bookstores, there are people that really, really enjoy true crime. I have some orange. No, I'm not going to use orange. I was actually going to try 3 types of glitter. To get that ombre effect I like. Okay. So do I want to we're doing pink. Pink base down. Yeah, if I was going to watch a story about Dahmer, I think I'd prefer just a documentary than a recreation. But I don't know, maybe it's good. But yeah, I don't really have a big desire to watch this series. But some true crime movies are just like one of my favorite Nicole Kidman movies, and I forget what it's called, but it was based on a true story about this weather woman somewhere in the Midwest who wanted to be famous, but her husband wanted her to be a housewife, and she somehow seduced these high school kids to kill her husband for her. I mean, it's such a bizarre story. But the way they did the movie was very campy, and I thought it was hilarious. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Lori. Sorry about that, Lori. I don't know what the audio. I hope no one else is having audio problems. I'm always paranoid about my sound. You hate movies, books about serial killers. I like true crime, but not about serial killers. Yeah, the Nicole Kidman one, she wasn't a serial killer. She's just like historical crime and miscarriage of justice, true crimes. I need to start making videos about the books that I got from Bitmap Books. The Five is a book that focuses on reclaiming real lives as much as possible of the women. Jack, oh, that's interesting. Telling what life was like for Victorian women. Okay, need to hurry up and get this. thing about pink is that it's just a diluted form of red. So maybe I made a mistake going with pink. If I wanted a contrast. I know it looks crazy on screen, but it looks different in person, and it'll look different when I film. Hopefully. They were all painted in the present history simply as prostitutes, which was not true. It did not give them any thought or dignity as people. Yeah, that's... way women were treated in Western society. Oh, not just Western. Sometimes it's hard to read. Okay. Lex, got to go clean after working on your wife's car. Have a cool weekend. Yes, thank you for stopping by, Lex. I feel like I didn't bring the pink over enough, but yeah, I think we'll be fine. Let's just... see what happens when we do the glitter. By the way, is anyone else having sound issues, or is... I mean, I don't want anything wrong with Lori's speakers, but... okay. Sound is fine, audio is fine. Okay. I mean, it might not be your speakers, it could just be the internet connection. She's not in Florida, is she? Man. What was that hurricane's name? That was really rough. Okay. So for glitter, I'm going to start with the pink. That's lighter pink. Yep. And this dark. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, it's not looking great on camera, but in person it looks okay, and I think it's going to look okay when I film. One of my topics for next year reads is cats. Love that topic. Confirmed cat lady here. Most of the books I read are about, Japanese books you read are about cats. I need to read more Japanese books, which is embarrassing because I'm Japanese, or of ancestry. I love the cat who saved books. Okay, I'm going to remember that title. Traveling Cat Chronicles. There's that Tad Williams. I think it was his very first book. Tail Chaser Song. It was about a cat. Which is kind of like a Watership Down type book, except with cats. I think I recall a Diana Wynne Jones book with cats. Of course, that's in middle grade. Wow. There's that cozy mystery series about the cat that walks through walls. So, did that actually have a cat in it? Okay. Okay, glitter is done. Oh, look at that. Well, I'll try to figure that out later. Go to my chroma cake. One thing I stopped doing, I guess Wilma's not here, but I stopped doing the white in the corner. And I was doing it just because all the other drag queens were doing it. A lot of them. But then when I tried to, when I, did that, when the full black eyeliner, I liked it more. Need a sci-fi book about cats if one exists. The Rita Mae Brown cat series is a Mrs. Murphy series, and they are solving mysteries. I did read a book that had cats in it. Oh, what was it called? It was a debut novel. It was a debut novel by a Latino author. But there was like cats. The cover was really, really cute. I think I chose it for Shelve It or Shove It because it had like cats in these space helmets. And in the novel, there were these psychic cats. Unfortunately, you didn't really get to see much about the cats. It was like there's a promise that these were really going to be some cool aspect to the novel, but you never actually got the cats. Which is a shame because they were so cool. They were psychic cats. Valdez was the author, Valdez. Oh, what am I thinking of? Honor Harrington. Now, this is military science fiction, which I know is not everyone's cup of tea. But Honor Harrington, David Weber, I believe is the author, has these, it's the main character. She's a ship captain, but her companion is this giant, I think they called it a tree cat from another planet. So I think it had opposable thumbs, but it was definitely a cat. You could tell the author loved cats. Do I have an Honor Harrington book? Hold on, let me see. Oh, it doesn't have a cat. I thought maybe there'd be a picture of a cat. But if you look at the titles of this series, you'll see that there's a cat featured on several of them. Okay, let's get going. Okay. Anyway, yeah, Lynette, if you find some good sci-fi cat books, let us know. Cat side character in the Saga comic series, a sci-fantasy comic. Oh yeah, they do. They do in the later Doctor Who's. Cat is great. I love the actor who plays Cat on Red Dwarf. Cat is your favorite character. He is great. Oh, actually. Where did I put my my black? That's white. I swear, half my live streams are me looking for things. Okay, the eyes are done. Maybe. What do you think? I think we're going to be okay. One of my former neighbors was a slob like Lister, and my neighbor was a Dave. This is really bothering me. I'm just going to go a little crazy with the blush just to try to hide this. It's not hiding it. Well, maybe you won't notice it once the Okay, let's just go on to lips. Oh, I did get some new lipstick because I got this cheap lipstick that I've been using, and it's really sheer. You guys probably wouldn't be able to tell, but I got this Revlon lipstick that is supposed to be really high coverage or really matte. So let's see. So like I said, we're just trying to do all pink. And I have this Revlon, what's it called? Ultra HD. Oh, it smells really good. It's kind of dangerous having lipstick that smells like, it almost smells like cake frosting. And that you like want to eat it. I don't know. Another. Just doesn't look that matte to me. course, the other reason why I like this Revlon lipstick is because it's cheap. It's like $6 a tube rather than, I mean, some expensive lipstick, it's like $20, which I just can't justify. What do you think? I don't know if I like it. Let's just go forward with eyeshadow, I mean eyelashes. And then we'll take it from there. Oh, there's no new wig reveal. Did I put down a wig reveal? I'm so sorry. There's no wig reveal today. Although I will try on my newer wigs. I swore I wasn't going to get more wigs, and I went ahead and did. Did I put down there was some new wigs? You can always set your lippy with. Yeah, I was thinking of that. But I want it to dry down first. And this. You know what? When I set up these live streams, I often just cut and paste from the previous week. So I apologize if I put down there's a wig reveal when there's not. The other thing, if I really don't like my lips, I'll just throw on glitter. You know what? Lash. It does make such a huge difference. All right. Okay, anyway, I don't have a new wig, but I was going to do this wig because we were talking about Hocus Pocus. And people say this reminds them of Winifred Sanford, even though there's flowers in the hair. It's sort of that shape. This is my newest wig, which I wore last week. But I tell you, because there's no hair here, I decided I needed like really big earrings. I actually got some purple earrings that are really big to sort of balance it. Because I put on those skinny earrings and I didn't think it. Oops. This wig is trying to escape. And this is my lavender wig, which I'll fluffed out some because it was looking like a mullet, but I think that's how it was shipped. And okay, anyway, those are the three choices. We have lavender, red, and purple. Oh, there was one last week, right? Do you want to do the purple again? I'll do the purple again because I got new earrings for it. I'll probably do the red for Instagram, but for you guys, I really need to take a hair pick to it and fluff it out some more. And it's a hard front, so if you look close, you might be able to see the wig cap. But I just feel like this is so masculine because there's no hair here. So I got these large purple earrings. Which I think balances it out. Oh, I got it. I don't have a matching necklace, but so this is the purple with the purple earrings. I feel like I need a big chunky necklace too. Red one is stunning. Love the red one. How many wigs do I have? Fabulous. I'll switch to the red. How many wigs do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 17 wigs. Isn't that stupid? I don't need as many wigs I have. But I tell you, they're just so addictive to, they're just so fun and addictive. Okay, so I was going to go, we'll just end with this red one. The thing about these curls is you never see the earrings that you have on unless they're huge earrings. But I was just going with these. Look! Look! That's my Winifred Sanford impression. Okay. Let me just throw on some gloves. Yeah, I may put eyeshadow over this lipstick, or I may throw glitter on, or I may just keep it like this. It doesn't look that bad on camera. Man, this glove doesn't want to come on. Okay. Okay, there we have it. This is the final look. It is mostly red eyeshadow with, actually there's some orange in it, and pink lids, and a pink lip, and I think we're done. Thank you everyone for joining me. Sweet Beats, Tail Take One in Every Color. What'd you think? Thank you. I think the lipstick works. I said before, I had some issues with the script for Hocus Pocus 2, but I do love Bette Midler. I love the performances. Nothing was the actor's fault. It didn't have the magic, in my opinion, of the first movie, but to each their own. Okay, guys, I'm probably going to be here next week, and if I'm not, I'll post a comment to let everyone know. And in 2 weeks, that's when we're going to do the discussion on A Prayer for a Crown Shy. So hope to see you then. And as always, may all the books you read be blessed.